A very jolly day to you, and I am glad you stopped by this little corner of the internet. I am Jolly Julian, and your being here has easily increased my jolly quotient by a factor of 10. Today we're going to talk about the 5 things that make Walt Disney World Resort great. Now, if you're watching this video, you either already think Walt Disney World is pretty great, or you think it's not so great and you want to hear how a Disney fanboy like me has been brainwashed by the mouse, or you're somewhere in between and just want some perspective. Now, no matter why you're here, feel free to comment below if you agree or disagree, or think I'm nuts, or just want to share what you love so much about Walt Disney World. I want to invite you to be part of the conversation.
I want to be part of the conversation.
No.
Wow. Who are all these people?
You can't see them.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
You're not as welcome as can be.
You didn't tell me we had so many people watching.
Well, we don't really know.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lapin. Leapin Lapin, as I'm known to my friends, and now I have a lot more friends, so Leapin Lapin is extra leapin today.
Okay, that's great, all right, but I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Disney World.
Yeah?
I like Disney World.
Who doesn't?
And I have thoughts.
Who doesn't?
Can I be part of the conversation? Please? Please?
Well, you know, why not? Right? The more the merrier. I like your excitement, Lapin. Now we're going to start with number 5 and work our way to number 1. So let's jump right in with our number 5 thing that makes Walt Disney World great.
Number 5.
All right, number 5, space.
Yeah, space. The final frontier. Planets and stars and space gas. Did you know that the galaxy actually passes gas?
No, not that kind of space, Lapin. Although Galaxy's Edge and Mission Space and Guardians of the Galaxy are all pretty great, but I'm talking about the physical space that Walt Disney World is built on.
Oh, wow. Yeah, ground, dirt, that's exciting.
Well, actually it is, thank you very much. Walt Disney World resides on 30,000 acres of land.
Wow!
It's about 47 square miles. Now that has allowed Walt Disney World to do what no other theme park or amusement park in the country, possibly the world, has ever been able to do. Maintain the visual magic. When you're at Walt Disney World, no matter where you are on the property, the rest of the world just disappears.
Ooh, Zeppa-wappa!
What was that?
I was making the world disappear.
Very theatrical. But imagine being in the Magic Kingdom and looking over Space Mountain and seeing a big high-rise hotel or shopping center rising up behind it. Or hearing a busy expressway zooming past Big Thunder Mountain. Now that would ruin the magic immediately. Plus, in addition to control of the environment, this large amount of land also allows Disney World to keep growing. They have plenty of room to expand the magic over the years. And there's another reason that this amount of land is such a great thing for Disney World.
Ooh, don't tell them. Let's see if someone can tell us what it is in the comments on this video.
Okay, Lapin, I like that. Okay, there's at least one other reason this extra land is so great. Do you know what that is? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see what everyone has to say. Now on to the number 4 reason Disney World is so wonderful.
Oh yeah, that's me. Number 4, booyah!
Number 4 is technology. Walt Disney World is always on the cutting edge of the latest, not only in ride tech and entertainment tech, but also safety and technology. They're always pushing the technology forward and never resting on their laurels just saying, this is good enough. Starting way back, even before Disneyland was created, Walt and his team were pushing animation and audio animatronic technology forward faster than anyone. And this innovation continues today with the incredible projection techniques they use for creating the Disney Enchantment show that takes place in front of and on the castle, as well as all down Main Street, USA for the first time ever. Ride technology is also being pushed forward all the time, whether it's the centrifuge technology used for Mission Space, or the randomized elevator technology that allows the Tower of Terror to be a unique ride every time you ride it, or the invisible track technology that brings Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Ratatouille to life. The Disney Imagineers are always at the top of their game. Oh, and safety, of course. This is of paramount concern to everyone at Walt Disney World, and they are always on the cutting edge of making sure that we are as safe as possible in the parks. With their ride technology and their screening technology, they truly realize that having a safe experience is the most important thing overall. Now, the number 3 reason Disney World is so great is the food.
Face entertainment.
Yes, that's right, face entertainment. The options for unique and incredibly flavorful food throughout the Disney parks and the resort itself are one of the things that truly set it apart from any other theme park or amusement park anywhere in the world. Far from just being things like hamburgers and hot dogs and French fries, as good as all of those things are, you can get almost any type of food you want, and it's always of high quality. It's very rare that I ever have anything to eat in the Disney parks or the resort in general that I don't really love. Whether you're getting something from one of their fast service stations or sitting down for a full buffet meal at a place like Boma at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, or Trails End at Pioneer Hall at Fort Wilderness Campground, or even one of the wonderful character meals throughout the parks, the food is always top-notch. And don't even get me started on the snacks. There have been many vacations where I've just snacked my way through the parks, especially during the Epcot Food and Wine Festival.
Okay, now I'm hungry. You got a carrot or something laying around?
All right, the number 2 reason Disney World is so fantastic is the cleanliness and the attention to detail. I can probably count on one hand the number of times that I've been in Walt Disney World over the last 4 or 5 decades and noticed even a single piece of trash on the ground. It's well known now that at every level of employment at the Disney organization, and even management, everyone in the organization is trained to know that if they see a piece of trash on the ground anywhere in the parks, they stop and pick it up. Even Walt Disney himself was known to do this as he was walking through the park. In addition to cleanliness, the fact that they don't sell gum anywhere on Disney property gives you an idea of this level of perfection and what it means to them. The reason they don't sell gum is that people tend to spit that gum out, and it lands on the ground, and it gets stepped on and smashed into the concrete where it hardens. We've all seen that in places all over the world, but you don't see that at Disney World. The reason for that is paradise is always clean, and Disney World truly strives to be paradise at every turn.
Oh, wait. Just wait. Does this mean that we're at number 1?
It sure does. You know, it's hard to come up with only 5 things about Disney World that make it great. And it's especially hard to come up with the number 1, or at least I thought it would be until I started really thinking about it. When I thought back on all my experiences at Walt Disney World, there was one thing that stood out above all the others that made the experience truly great. And that is the people. Not the guests so much, although there have been many wonderful experiences that I've had in that area as well, but I'm talking about the people who make Walt Disney World work, the people who make it run, the people who go above and beyond to make sure that our experience there is the best it can possibly be. I'm talking about the cast members, of course. One of the things that Walt Disney World organization has seemed to understand from the very beginning is that it's the people that make the difference. With the hundreds of cast members I've come into contact over the years of going to Walt Disney World, I've only had maybe 1 or 2 experiences that were not fantastic. And even those were not bad, they just weren't up to the level that I'd become accustomed to. Everyone at Walt Disney World always seems to be going above and beyond and exceeding expectations, even when it comes to the little things, the little surprises that they wouldn't have to do. The first time I remember noticing this is when they did the Year of a Million Dreams, where all the cast members were doing little and not so little things every day. Hundreds of them, thousands of them, for guests at the parks and throughout the resort to make sure that their stay was the best it could possibly be. Sometimes they would give away a unique Disney tradable pin. Others, they might give a family their meal for free at one of the sit-down restaurants. And for some very lucky people, they might have been able to see parts of Disney World that no other people ever really get to see, like the suite in Cinderella's castle. They might have even been able to stay there overnight.
I've stayed there.
You have?
Oh, yeah, lots of times. Yeah, Disney World loves rabbits. Me, Thumper, the March Hare, Brer Rabbit. Okay, well, they don't seem to love Brer Rabbit as much anymore, but you get my drift. We rabbits are royalty. We get all the perks.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. What was it like?
I can't tell you. Had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. If I told you, no more carrots for me ever. They have good lawyers.
Ah, Paradise needs good lawyers, I suppose. Whether it's the cast member working at the queue line in Peter Pan's flight, or the concierge at the Grand Floridian Resort Hotel, or the bus driver who takes you from Epcot back to your hotel, everyone always is bringing their most cheery, dare I say, jolly self to their part of the Disney magic. Now, we could spend hours talking about the pay structure at Disney World, which seems to have just gotten a little bit of a boost for many cast members, but that would be another day, another conversation. But now, let's just thank all the cast members for continuing to bring the magic every day and to make Disney World one of my personal favorite places to visit for so many reasons. Now, today we listed my top 5, but I want to hear from all of you watching. What are the reasons you love Walt Disney World so much? What are some of the things that you wish could be better at Disney World? Leave your comments below, and I look forward to conversing with you.
Me too! I want to comment and converse.
But you can't type. Yeah, you know, no opposable thumbs.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe I'll find a way. You'll have to comment to find out.
Right, there you go. Yeah. So for now, on behalf of Leapin Lapin and me, Jolly Julian, I hope you have the most jolly day, and we both look forward to catching you on the next video. Maybe even, this one? Wherever it is up here? Bye for now.
Bye-bye.